Maths Mela. CIET NCERT presents audiobook Maths Mela. Textbook of Mathematics for Class 3.
Chapter 8. Fair Share. Page 107. Shabnam and Mukta are enjoying their lunch break. Here we have two pictures of Shabnam and Mukta in school. They are having a conversation on sports day. One of them asks, "Do you want chocolates?" The other one says, "Yes, please." "You have to share your paratha with me." The other one is thinking of paratha. One of them is holding a chocolate, the other one a paratha. How do you think they are going to share the chocolate and the paratha equally? After sharing, one of them says, "It is not fair. You gave me a bigger part." The other one says, "Did I?" The first one says, "These are not equal." The other one says, "We will divide the paratha equally." Think about a strategy that you can use to check whether two pieces are equal or not. Let us discuss. 1. How do you share objects equally? 2. Why is Shabnam folding the paratha over itself? Here we have a picture where Shabnam is folding the paratha over itself. She tells Mukta, "I will show you how to do it equally." Page 108. This is a whole paratha. We have a picture of the whole paratha in a plate. Tick the paratha that has been cut equally. We have three pictures of paratha cut in three different ways here. One of the girls tells us, "When one whole is shared equally between two people, each share is called a half." The other one says, "How many halves make one whole? Check with some halves." And in the middle of the page we see two halves of one rectangle. Let us do. 1. Circle the shapes where half of the whole is shaded. We have 5 different shapes here. 2. Draw a line to show one half of the whole. We have 4 different shapes here. Page 109. 3. Shabnam has eaten some chikki from 3 sides. Tick how much chikki is left. A. Less than half. B. More than half. C. Half. We have the picture of chikki here. 4. Show by coloring half a chikki that has been eaten from 2 sides. We have the picture of a chikki here. 5. Draw lines to show different ways of making a half. Here we have a dot grid with 5 figures on it. 6. Complete the whole picture by drawing the other half. Here we have a dot grid with few shapes on it. The shapes are incomplete. Page 110. Let us explore. Take a rectangular sheet of paper and fold it in half. Find all the different ways to make a half. Take a square piece of paper and fold it in half. Find all the different ways to make a half. On the right side of the page, we have a rectangular and a square piece of paper, and both are being folded in half. Let us discuss. There was an old man with 2 sons, Amit and Bala. He gave a mango tree, a solar lamp, and a woolen blanket to them. He asked them to share these things among themselves. Amit was a cunning man. He told his brother, "Let us share the objects equally. I will keep the fruits, you keep the tree. I will keep the lamp during the night, you can keep it during the day. I will keep the blanket for half the year during winter, you can keep it for half the year during summer." Bala agreed. On the right side of the page we have a picture of the objects: a tree, a lamp, and a blanket. A mango tree, a solar lamp, and a woolen blanket. Is this a fair way of sharing? Is there another way to share it fairly? Let us do. Here are some mangoes. Share them equally between the two children. On the right we have a picture of two children. There are some mangoes in one vessel, and each of the two children have two empty vessels with them. Teacher's note. Get students to show halves with paper folding in different ways. Please refer to the fraction as 1/2 and not as 1 out of 2. Page 111. Half and double. We have a picture of two girls speaking to one another. They have marbles in front of them. The first girl says, "I have half the number of marbles that you have." The second girl replies, "I have double the number of marbles that you have." 3 is half of 6. 6 is double of 3. Fill in the following blanks using double or half. Again, the two girls are talking. The first girl says, "In this round I got 4 marbles." The second one says, "I got 8 marbles." After some time, the first girl says, "4 marbles are dash of 8 marbles. 8 marbles are dash of 4 marbles." Again, the first girl says, "In this round I got 10 marbles." The second one says, "I got only 5 marbles." 10 marbles are dash of 5 marbles. 5 marbles are dash of 10 marbles. Again, the girl 1 says, "I got 12 marbles this time." Girl 2 says, "In this round I got 6 marbles." 6 marbles are dash of 12 marbles. 12 marbles are dash of 6 marbles. Girl 1 now says, "In this round I got 7 marbles." Girl 2 says, "I got 13 marbles." On a number line, how far is 13 from the double of 7? How far is 5 from half of 14? We have a number line given here from 0 to 17 with jumps of 1. Page 112. Guess who am I? Use the clues to find the right fraction. Tick the correct box from the given 3 options. 1. I have less than double of 3 marbles. I have more than half of 8 marbles. A. 4 marbles. B. 5 marbles. C. 6 marbles. 2. I have less than double of 4 marbles. I have more than half of 10 marbles. A. 8 marbles. B. 6 marbles. C. 3 marbles. Here we have a picture of a teacher telling a group of students. When a whole is shared equally among 4 people, each share is called a quarter. On the right side we have a picture of a quarter. One whole is divided into 4 equal quarters. What part of the chicky did each get? On the right side we have a picture of a chicky which is cut into 4 pieces. Each of the 4 pieces are a quarter. What part of the chicky did each get? How many quarters in a whole? Teacher's note. Students may also say 1/4 or half of half. Teacher could encourage various ways of expressing and help them to come up with precise expressions. Page 113. Let us do. 1. Tick the objects that show quarters. We have 4 different pictures here. 2. Draw lines to make a quarter of the whole. Again we have 4 different objects here. 3. Draw the remaining 3 quarters and complete the whole. We have 2 pictures here. 4. Draw the remaining quarters to complete the whole. We have 2 different objects here. Teacher's note. Discuss how division of a whole into 4 equal parts leads to pieces of quarter size. Get students to show quarters with paper folding in different ways. Let students convince you that what they folded is actually 1/4 of their paper. refer to the fraction as 1/4 and not as 1 out of 4. Page 114. Half or quarter. Tick the appropriate word to fill the blanks given. Here we have two girls, Shabnam and Mukta, holding pictures of birds. Shabnam has colored half or a quarter of the birds. Mukta has colored half or a quarter of the birds. Shabnam has colored half or double the number of birds that Mukta has colored. Again we have a picture of two girls, Lakshanya and Pihu, with some flowers. Lakshanya and Pihu have 16 flowers each. Lakshanya tied half or a quarter of her flowers. Pihu tied half or a quarter of her flowers. Lakshanya tied half or double the number of flowers that Pihu tied. Quarters and whole. We have 4 different pictures here showing 1/4, 2/4, that is half, 3/4, and 4/4, that is complete whole. Page 115. Let us do. 1. Tick the shapes given here that show 3/4. We have many shapes given here. 2. Color the shapes given to show the fractions as instructed. We have various shapes given here. They depict 2/4, 1/4, 3/4, 4/4, 3/4, 1/4. Page 116. 3. Draw lines and color the shapes given here to show the fractions as instructed. We have 6 different shapes here, giving us 2/4, 1/4, 3/4, 4/4, 3/4, and 1/4. 4. Here is a rectangle which shows quarters. Discuss how. We have a picture of a rectangle showing quarters. 5. Show quarters and halves in different ways in the grids given here. 4 grids are given to you. 6. Use the fraction puzzle pieces from your book to form a whole. Teacher's note. Let the children use the shapes from the perforated sheet given at the back to do the puzzle. Ask generic questions such as, how many pieces did you use to make one whole? Superimpose the pieces to see that they are exactly the same. Here we have the different envelopes with different numbers written on them. Identify the number cards inside each of the envelopes.
Maths Mela. You were just listening to this audiobook. Narrator Gaurav Marwaha and Vasundhara Bose. Sound recording and editing Vikas Sangwan. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.